Hey everybody, I'm going to share two scriptures with you tonight, and I'm going to be reading from the New Living Translation. All right, so I'm going to be reading from Galatians chapter 1 verse 1, and it says, "This letter is from Paul, an apostle. I was not appointed by any group of people or human authority, but by Jesus Christ himself and by God the Father who raised Jesus from the dead." So this is Paul saying, listen, I was appointed to be this apostle, but I know that God is the one who appointed me and not by any human being. So I know this, right? So then I'm going to skip down to verse 10. It says, "Obviously, I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant." So this here is saying, listen, with what I'm called to do, I'm not trying to win your approval, woman or man. I'm just trying to please God, because if I'm trying to please you, I can't please God at the same time, right? So I think this is important for us as believers. One, knowing who it is that called us to do what we're called to do. And then two, focusing on pleasing God and not on people. And I think about myself, and I teach Sunday school and I teach teenagers. So sometimes I come in like with these divine revelations, right? And I'm just ready to go. I'm excited to share what I have, and I'll tell them, and they'll look at me upside my head like, really? Okay. Or, you know, I think I'm funny, so I tell my little jokes, all right? I tell my little jokes. And then I tell them, and they'll be like, is it time to go? You know, crush my little spirit. They just dog me, man. No, but seriously. So if I was focused on that, then it would be hard for me to do what it is that God has called me to do. And when I focus on that, I need to say, you know what? You have a job to do. This job is given to you by God, and you need to please God, right? Or even in doing these videos, if I was focused on the likes or the views, I wouldn't be doing these videos. But the fact of the matter is, I know that God has called me to do these, so I need to do them. And my focus needs to be getting the word of God across and pleasing God, and not focused on man or woman, you know? So the same thing with you. Whatever God has called you to do, focus on pleasing him, because you can't please God and man. You'll never be able to please God and man at the same time. So you be encouraged today. God has called you to do something. And if you know what that is, great. And you know what? Another thing is, it may be he has called you to do something. This thing may be throughout your life or in an instant. You know, if God tells you to go pray for Sally right now, you know, he's called you to do that. You can't be focused on, you know, what is such and such going to think about me when they see me praying for them, for Sally right here, right now. That can't be your focus. And you know what? The fact of the matter is, we've all been there. We've all done it. I mean, if we wouldn't have to face it, it wouldn't be here. So again, just being intentional about whatever you're doing for God, letting God be the focus, letting God be the one that you're trying to please, all right? God bless you. You be encouraged. If you are in Minnesota, enjoy the snow. Go outside and make snow angels, snowmen, go sledding, go tubing. I don't know, but I do know I'll be in the house. God bless you. Bye-bye.